societies. I've also seen some other good projects. I have commissioned through some clubs through water sanitation and hygiene project. I was with Rotary Club of Abeokuta in a village where a solar powered borehole was given to them. You'll be so surprised how they got to that village, and they showed that our Rotarians are doing good, and they are doing the needs assessment, to get what people actually need, and they are doing so well. So it's an exposure for me, to see how our Rotarians are impacting lives. I've also been able, to also see to some of our clubs, look into their homes and be able to exchange ideas. And it's been another experience for me to see that Rotarians are doing so well. We've also been able to um, focus on membership, trying to talk to our members where we need to bring our friends in to join us, because the more we are, the merrier. So we've been able to do that. And in that regards, we've been able to indulge quite a number of some prospects into Rotary. Though I discovered this one, many has not been uploaded by our United President, their platform, but as of this joining us. And this is quite very encouraging. I am confident that we are even much more than that. This is quite very encouraging, because I know this is just the beginning of the Rotary year, and I hope that and this is just between some few clubs. So I know that definitely by the time we get to the third and fourth month of the year, we're going to pick up and be able to have so many people join us and see that. And also, we are also focusing on speaking to our people the need for us to generate to also contribute to our foundations. And it's also been very encouraging from the very first month to be able to get some, most especially into our polio fund. So it's been so insightful for me, and as I said, one of the children out there for what they are doing. So the last 1 month is a very big exposure into the level of what our Rotarians are doing in our communities.
Right, thanks for that information, my DG. And now speaking about membership, but let's go back to it. What should Rotarians expect from the district regarding the membership month?
Yes, that is why we have, like I said to you earlier, we have the Bureau of Membership also joining us in the studio very soon to speak on the strategies our Rotarians, our clubs should adopt, to increase our. But we're expecting a lot from our members, and one of our focus is also how to bring in new clubs, to shatter new clubs. And I want to say we have over 7 to 8 professional clubs ongoing, and then we are planning to have an orientation class for some of these prospects. And also, we are also consulting with the head of the membership leagues. These are people who have shown interest that to want to belong to our club through our online platforms. So we are also harvesting all these prospects to bring them in. So before the end of August, I am confident that we are going to launch the very first club to shatter the Rotary year. The application has been submitted already, and we are waiting Rotary International to give approval of such a club. So the month of August, I have seen quite a lot of programs from our clubs. I've seen quite a lot of flyers inviting our Rotary leaders to speak to them on how to get members and also retain the ones they have. So I am hopeful that this month of August is going to be another plus and of great achievement as regards membership in our district.
That's good to know. Now, the Brussels Convention is fast approaching. And how is the committee encouraging Rotarians of District 9111 to attend this convention?
Yes, the district is trying as much as possible to involve Rotarians, to encourage them to attend the Brussels summit. It's the Euro Africa Summit, and this is the very first time we'll be having our zones combining with other zones in Europe to have this program. And I want to reassure Rotarians that it's going to be an enriching one, encouraging them to put their papers together and let us all be at Brussels for the summit. As regards districts, we are supporting those who are interested in going, we're giving letters for them to embassies, and then we'll be getting results. We just want to encourage those who are yet to submit the applications to continue to do so. We are ready, we are prepared at the district to give all necessary support to all Rotarians who are willing to attend Brussels. And I am confident that we're going to have a very good number of our Rotarians going to Brussels. And we are also at this end also planning on how we can also visit other districts using, that opportunity to visit other districts and have an exchange during the program. So I am confident that we're going to have a good number of Rotarians from our district attending that event.
My DJ, I can see that you are a youth at heart. The way you dress, you can see that you're very young at heart. And I'm sure you're gearing up for Ryla. So how are you preparing for Ryla this year?
Yes. Like Ryla is the next program now for us at the district level. By this time next week, we will be at the camp and encouraging, inspiring those young adults that have been screened for the program. I must tell you that we've had the pre-Ryla program, which is the program to prepare those young adults for the Ryla camp. And the number we got this year is quite very good. We are expecting over 350 to 400 participants, who will be partake in this particular program. They are all being expected to get to camp on Saturday. And I can see I've met with the committee on several occasions, and I've seen that they are well prepared with arrays of facilitators and the speakers they have arranged for these young adults. I've seen some of their programs, some of vocational learning, leadership training, and all the sorts they have prepared. And I can assure you that the young adults, the Rylarians will enjoy this year Rotary Youth Leadership Academy.
Yes.
We are also expecting quite a number of dignitaries, to honor us and inspire these Rotary, these Rylarians. We for the flag off, we are expecting that young and vibrant commissioner, the Commissioner for Youth and Social Development of Lagos. He has accepted the flag of that event on Sunday. And we are also expecting all our district leaders, both from our district and of course in extension to leaders from the other districts that you want to join us to flag off this event at the opening ceremony on Sunday. And also we also have the Commissioner for Youth and Sports for Ogun State has also agreed to be our guest at the closing ceremonies. We have quite a number of prominent dignitaries and of course celebrities who have also indicated their attendance, at this point. I want to sincerely thank Rotarians who have supported this event, and quite a number of them who have supported through being a luminaries, for this particular event. And a lot of clubs, can see a lot of clubs sending in their participants here and there. So I am inspired and encouraged by this kind of support we have received so far. But I must also say that we still have almost of this to invest. I want to seize this opportunity to appeal to our Rotarians and clubs who are yet to support this program. Supporting the program is not only when you send Rydarians to the camp, you can also support through donations of whatever you think will be needed at the camp. These children over 400 are going to be fed, for 9 days. You can imagine 3 square meals for this young, for this youth. And so it's a lot on part of the districts. We also logistics, of taking them from the jetty to the school and back and all that. And there are also all sorts of things that will be needed at the camp. So I'm seeing this video to appeal, and encourage our Rotarians and of course our clubs to please still come forward to support this committee so that we can have a very impactful and a very beautiful Ryla 2025. So the committees are well prepared, and I can assure you it's going to be a very good time.
Wow, I'm certainly looking forward to that. Well, fellow Rotarians, it is time to interact with our district governor. Please, you can drop your questions with your name, and you can unmute yourself at this point and ask the questions. Our district governor is ready to interact at this point.
So I will also say that I also want to mention this to us that part of what we have also done this year is to rebrand the governance newsletter. Then the second edition is out. So it's been we have 2 editions already, the July and the August edition. So I want to encourage Rotarians to please ask for your copy. Copies are being sent to clubs. I want to encourage clubs, Rotarians to ask for your copies when you get to your club meeting so that you can also read part of the activities and then also be able to relate with district and get information as regard what we need. So I want to encourage us. And of course, also I want clubs to please bring up your activities to be published in the governance newsletter. It has been rebranded and well circulated now, both the hard copies and the e-copy. So I want to encourage us to also please be part of this.
Thank you very much, my district governor. I think we should also just recognize fellow Rotarians who are online at this point. I want to recognize Rotarian Azu Arinze. Thank you so much, sir, for joining us as part of the Public Image Committee of District 9111. Thank you so much. I want to recognize IPP Bola Tito Olavuye. Thank you so much for being a part of this second edition of the DG Interactive session. And also the United Presidents of Rotary Club of Akowonjo, Rotarian David Amowe. Thank you so much for joining us. Rotarian Femi Olaleye. We have Francis Henrietta and IPP Elitayo. And thank you so much for joining us. I also want to recognize AG College Avon. Thank you so much, sir, for joining us. I want to recognize Rotarian Lawrence. Thank you so much. I want to recognize, please, I would like to encourage you to change the name of your phone to your name so that we can know who is online. Would like to recognize Rotarian Lara Akinsoya, the chairperson of Women in Rotary for District 9111. Thank you for joining us. And also the United President of Rotary Club of Ikeja Central and Rotarian Yetunde Ogunyan, United President of Rotary Club of Adini Jos. Thank you so much for joining us. Rotarian Yinka Hussaini. Okay, I think someone has, okay, we have someone. Thank you so much. Rotarian Azu Arinze, he has a question for DG. Please, can you unmute yourself, sir, so that you can ask the question, because time is certainly not on our side. We need to move. Thank you.
All right. Thank you very much. Good afternoon, my district governor. Good afternoon, Rotarian Sally, and good afternoon, fellow Rotarians. My question is very simple. I want our district governor to share with us the toughest challenge he has faced since he assumed office as the district governor of Rotary International District 9111. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, my Rotarian, for that question. Well, like I said, we actually well prepared for this, so we've not really faced any kind of tough challenge that people complain of. I must tell you that it's been good so far, despite the fact that there are times we need to visit 1 or 2 clubs in a day, from one distance, jump from here to other. But so far, so good. I mean, it's been all well, and I don't want to, in particular, mention anything. I mean, that has been beyond us. So I hope that we won't have any, until we are able to finish the race and finish successfully. But thank you for such questions. Thank you for that. It's been good. And then I cannot in particular mention the kind of it's something that's been beyond us. So thank you so much.
All right, thank you so much for your response, my DJ. I would also like to add that please to our Rotary leaders and to fellow Rotarians, we are calling on all Rotarians to come and advertise on the DG Interactive session We have lovely opportunities, one of 100,000, one of 200,000. It's very, very important that you are part of this to showcase what you are doing on the DG Interactive session monthly. And we look forward to you displaying and showcasing your brand right here on our set. So you can contact me. Thank you very much. And I'll look forward to that call. Okay, at this point, I think since we're not having some questions, we can just go on a break right now because we need to continue. And then during the course of this program, hopefully they would call in. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
Yeah. We're going on a short break right now. We'll be right back. Don't go anywhere. The DG Interactive session continues. Okay, so. Welcome back. It's still the DG Interactive session. Right now is happenings in the district. So we're going to be diving into the news bulletin for today. First, the news headlines. Rotary Club of Akowonjo donates essential items to pregnant women to mark Maternal and Child Health Month. This edition of the Happenings in District is sponsored by Rotary Club of Akowonjo. Rotary Club of Ewotuntu holds investiture of President Rotarian Stephen Olukayode Ogundipe on Sunday. Rotary District 9111 felicitates past District Governor Julius Adelusi Adeli on his 85th birthday. The news in briefs, edited by Rotarian Olalekan Otun. To celebrate the Maternal and Child Health Month, the Rotary Club of Akowonjo District 9111 donated some material including baby's cots, diapers, sanitary pads, and other essential items to nursing and expectant mothers, as well as organized a counseling session on malaria prevention and treatment during pregnancy for mothers and children. The event, which took place at the Bola Ahmed Tinubu Primary Health Center at Akowonjo, was aimed at educating pregnant women and nursing mothers. President Rotary Club of Akowonjo, Rotarian David Amowe, stated that nursing mothers of relief items include baby cots, antenatal baby packages, diapers, sanitary pads, and mosquito nets. And that's it on this story. Now we move on to the next story. Rotary Club of Ewotuntu last Sunday, August 10, at LTV Aginibi Ikeja swears in Rotarian Stephen Olukayode Ogundipe as the 22nd president and its board of directors. Ogundipe is a lawmaker representing Oshodi Isolo Constituency 1 at the Lagos State House of Assembly. Rotary District 9111 facilitates past District Governor Julius Adelusi Adelui on his 85th birthday, held on Saturday, August 2nd, 2025. The District Governor, Rotarian Prince Henry Akinyele, in a congratulatory message published in the Punch newspaper, described the celebrants as a testament of a life well lived. In his words, he urged the doyen of PDGs in Nigeria to continue to inspire us with his wisdom and grace. And that's all on the happenings in District 9111. At this point, we will take a short break. But before we take that short break, my district governor, what do you have to say about this latest happenings in District 9111?
Yes, it's been so beautiful this week, so nice to have the crop of a lot of programs coming up in our district, despite the fact that we are just at the beginning of the year. I must also not forget to mention to you, Oyin, that we also received an American Rotarian from America who has just also visited our districts and spent some days with us on exchange visits. And I must say that this is also the beauty of Rotary to have an American coming to visit us. And this was the family that hosted me and my spouse when we went for International Assembly in Orlando. Well, we had a week home stay in Sarasota, and this is where we met with this host, Debbie Frost. And then I must tell you that she has also been part of our activities in the last 1 week. At the she attended quite a number of club fellowships and of course the installation ceremony. And just yesterday we did a farewell party for her. That should be on our way back to America now. So it's been another good thing that we have also enjoyed this Rotary year in terms of exchange. So, like I said, it's been wonderful, and the year has just started, and there's quite a lot of things that are on the pipeline. Thank you.
All right. Well, at this point, we're going to go on a short break. I want to just encourage all our Rotary leaders and fellow Rotarians to please drop your names and your questions and prepare to call in. Our district governor is ready to interact and discuss with you this lovely afternoon. All right, we're going on. Till the DG interactive session, and of course we have a guest on our set with us. We have here with us PDG Omotunde Lawson, the Assistant Regional Coordinator, ARC Membership Chair for District 9111, Learning Facilitators. Thank you so much for joining us, ma.
Very nice morning.
We're so glad to have you on our set today, and I must say, you are looking beautiful, radiant as ever.
Special one for the district governor.
Oh, yes, lovely. We're happy to have you today. Now, let's dive into the conversation. In your opinion, what qualities or characteristics make an ideal Rotary member?
Thank you, Nilola, first of all, for inviting me, district governor, and highly recognized. The student materials, but that question is really, really very loaded. An ideal Rotarian must, first of all, have an interest. You cannot be a good Rotarian if you don't have an interest. Nobody coerces a Rotarian into being a member. But when you want, it means that you have decided to be part of a force for change. And everything starts from you, right from being a dedicated Rotarian in terms of your attendance first, your input, your contribution to the success of your club, your contribution to your club, your contribution to the district, your contribution to Rotary Foundation. You will need to improve yourself, you build your capacity to be functional and different Rotarian. You read the laws and you abide by the laws of your club. You are one that you're ready at all times, so you will bring in new members. That's why if you are proud of what you are doing, you are able to bring someone who's even better than you.
Exactly.
So an ideal Rotarian is the one that is so selfless and will not always rest on the fact that I am defending my classification. Though we know that the classification is very essential, but that's what gives you puts food on your table. At the same time, we should be ready for the task ahead to support the leader, both at the club level, district level, to give the time, the talents, the treasure, the thinking, all of them are not their feeling once. But the most you can give, an ideal Rotarian, want able to give them.
That's wonderful. And what strategies have been most effective in terms of attracting new members to our Rotary clubs?
If you want to start about strategies, that's so many. And different clubs use different strategies. You use the word, say attract.
Yes.
Maybe before Rotary was using the word recruit. The good is that you are bringing someone in for into something. But something must be attractive to you for you to be part of it. Let's look at ordinary union of a man and a woman. Will anybody coerce or recruit a wife or recruit a husband? No. But something will attract a man and a woman to each other. So attraction starts from the club itself. What is the face of the club? What is in that club that will make someone want to join the club? It's from having guests at your meetings, and your guests are there. And when they are there, what are they saying in that one? What experience will that guest be interested in want to be part of? And it gives me to each one bring one. If you're not enjoying your club, you don't have a club experience in your club, will you bring someone you want? So club experience is just essential for one to bring another one. And for me, if each one bring one, it's still very, very valid. Just think about it. I asked this question. How many Rotarians have each and every one of us brought in the last 2 or 3 years? More than 80% have not brought in, even ordinary one member. So what are we talking about? So if we cannot break, so what will that bring the force? So each person you endeavor, you have friends, you have acquaintances, you have colleagues, you have estate members, you have your alumni, you have a club association, you have your members in the church. Does it mean that we are not good enough to bring one person out of this network into Rotary in a year? For me, each one brings one. It's still a very, very potent tool for attraction. This Rotary year, I know I brought in 3 that have been used by name clubs. And I've introduced another to 3 different clubs. What are others too? Now, the day you mentioned some Rotary International membership bid. I tried with Jonas as club president. Ask the district governor. He has to show with him that how can we have access to this membership? He's been a chair, that governor has been a member, I mean, pioneer chair of our membership. It is a number for person to get members. But these are who are applied to Rotary International. They want to be members. They are looking for them, but they actually requested, and all their contacts are there. And they will tell that they want an in-person meeting or an online meeting. What does we want that for clubs to now reach out to us, reach out to. Out of 30, 40, you can get 4. It worked when I was chairman, it worked when I was the governor, and got a lot of members through our membership. Let club president ask the DG if they are really available to give it to them. What are the quality of this that you do? When you do bold, bigger, sustainable projects, attractive to people. They want to see what is happening. They will wait and watch, and which kind of people are doing this kind of massive humanitarian projects, and they want to be part of it. So, and if we do this project, how do we publicize these projects? We do that and we keep quiet about them. What are the methods, the media of communication that we use to talk about this project? We have really reported them. For me, I try to look at how many clubs do projects. How many do I even see? And I'm almost 100% online, almost every day. So many clubs do not publicize for them. So I went out and further talk about the Rotary event, the last one. Quickly. Let clubs know how to use their Rotary events. Rotary events is not only for us to go and ask them to donate and donate and donate. When at Rotary event, you find that people are there, your guests. At times they are so impressed by what they have seen. So this installation, like the installation of my own DG, for example, look at the quality of members that were there. There was what I call, there's what I call membership call. But they roll call. Membership call and all Rotary events, where you will have had a paper that says they look about your club and the contact people in your club who reach out of where they are impressed on what is going on and they're interested in joining. Let all clubs try and put membership calls at the Rotary events, and they are missed out who that will join when this second one goes through.
My PDG, I must say.
That's a very good one from our PDG.
Yes, a very good one indeed, my PDG. And also, I must also commend her on the membership tip-based flyer that have been seen on the District 9111 WhatsApp platform. It's been quite encouraging, informative, and educative. I would just like you to just talk about it briefly before we round up this discussion.
Thank you. You know, everybody has tax. I have it. I'm the assistant to membership coordinator, and I oversee the 9111 and 911. Just like the district government has this sorry, and I set the goals and the work actually. I set my own goals as the ARMC, but the truth is that as well myself. And one of the goals is to ensure that every week I give something out to Rotarians to read. And from that, if I take this, when they sit and they digest the content of what I've told them, they try to imbibe those things. So I decided that every week it must be released and it must capture many aspects of membership. 7 weeks gone, 50, 40, 30, something 45.
Oh, my DG is on point.
It's
counting down.
I must also say this that it may be good to hear, and most especially for our elected president, our ARCN is also organizing, I mean, through the membership committee, of course, are also organizing an orientation class for our prospects. Now we have a pool of prospects, those who are in the professional clubs, and we are bringing them together to have an orientation class with them. It's going to be virtual. So the date will be announced on our Rotary platform. We are encouraging even all Rotarians, invite your friends that want to market for Rotary. I mean, want to invite to Rotary. Please also invite them when you see the flyer to join and know little about the backgrounds of Rotary, what it takes to be a Rotarian, how you can join Rotary, what is expected from you as a Rotarian, and then the other things, history and other fundamental backgrounds of Rotary. So the event will come up. I mean, the program will come up very soon. I think next week. So when you see the flyers on our platform, please invite all friends, publicize this, not only to people, I mean, prospective members that send it to all your friends who wants to know more about Rotary. Put them on your social media handles and let us have as many as possible for that orientation class.
Wonderful. Well, this is where we say thank you so much, my PDG, Amazon on District 9111. Thank you so much for joining us on the second edition of the DG Interactive Session. This has been quite a revealing discussion and an educative one to us. Well, we appreciate it.
Mr. Governor. Thank you, Lola, for the beautiful manner that are this program.
Thank you, Matt. Well, at this point, we're going to go on a short break, and of course, we'll be right back. Fellow Rotarians, we are going on a short break right now. We'll be right back. Don't go anywhere. Welcome back. It's still the DG Interactive Session, and we have another guest right here in our studio. And of course, she is the chairperson of the All Nigeria Rotary Convention 2025, PP Angela Norden. You're welcome to the DG Interactive Session. We're glad to have you here. In fact, you've brightened up our sets already. Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you. All right. Okay, before we dive into the conversation, because I'm really interested in this All Nigeria Rotary Convention 2025, which is happening in Port Harcourt. But before we go into it, let us just take a few questions from our fellow Rotarians who have been online. I want to say thank you again for joining us, for tuning in this lovely afternoon. Okay, we have this question from AG Olatunji Ola Davis, and he's saying that he's asking the DG that kindly please tell us your goals for new clubs, targets on membership. So that is his question. My DG, would you like to answer this now for you? And targets on membership.
Thank you very much, my Rotarians. This has been mentioned on several occasions, most especially at our learning sessions. Our goal for new clubs this Rotary year is to charter 15 new clubs. And I think that this is a very modest goal. We inherited 78 clubs. And we hope that we are able to add at least 15 new clubs to our districts. And I must tell you, like I mentioned, we have ongoing more than 7 professional clubs. Some are some are course-based, and some are the traditional clubs. So with that, we expect each club to have a minimum, at least 25, at charter, so that we can have a good number to start with. And you can imagine what that will translate to in terms of our net gain at the end of the Rotary year. And also, like I said, I have mentioned this several times, our goal rather, is to have 500 net gain at the end of this Rotary year. That will give our district, take us to almost about 3,000 Rotarians at the end of the Rotary year. We inherited it in 2,400 thereabout, and we are hoping to add at least minimum of 500 Rotarians to our districts. So I also want to join you the question here. And of course, all our Rotarians to please join hands with me, just like our PDG said the other time, in the mantra of one big one. We are all quality Rotarians, and we are bound to at least introduce one person to our Rotary, to our district this Rotary year. So I join all of us to please take up this challenge, and I've done my part by bringing 3, 4, 5 this Rotary year, and I believe that every other person, including Angela here, and you also bring yours, and yes, I can attest that you have also done that. I was at your club, and you have also introduced at least 2.
Yes, 2.
2 in this Rotary year. Yeah, so you have played your own part. So I look forward to everybody, all Rotarians, to please play your part by introducing at least 1 to our club. Thank you.
Oh, thank you, my DG. Okay, well, let's go into the conversation, and it's all about the All Nigeria Rotary Convention 2025. I'm sure our district governor is ready to go to Port Harcourt. We're all ready to go to Port Harcourt. We're all ready to represent District 9111. So we just want to hear from PP Angela Nodin, who is the chairperson of the All Nigeria Rotary Convention 2025. Now, can you just tell us all about the theme for the All Nigeria Rotary Convention 2025?
Okay, thank you very much for that beautiful question, which I'm only my DG. I recognize all our distributors watching here this afternoon. Well, the theme for this All Nigeria Rotary Convention presently this year is igniting opportunities and empowering communities for prosperity. Now, to break it down, the reason why the All Nigeria Rotary Convention CPC Planning Committee chose this is to make sure that Rotarian actually start something big, to actually enlarge their code into a bigger fray. Our economy is actually unstable at this point in time, but as Rotarians, we have so many roles to play to make sure that we earn prosperity for ourselves. We continue to grow our communities, we continue to enrich them and empower them to make sure that they take their future by themselves and, continue to plan for their future prosperity. Thank you so much.
Wonderful. And why should Rotarians register for the All Nigeria Rotary Convention?
Yes, it is very important to register for All Nigeria Rotary Convention in various ways. Not only attending international conventions or African conventions. This is our own, and we need to make so much impact. We need to laud it. We are from Lagos. We are actually not the first, but we have to represent massively. Number one, for you to register as an All Nigeria Rotary Convention, and most of why you need to register is number one, to exchange ideas with Rotarians from different districts. We know this All Nigeria Rotary Convention will be made up of 6 districts under a canopy. So this is an opportunity for you to interact with them, share innovative idea on how we can grow our different districts. Thank you.
And I'm sure many Rotarians would like to find out if there will be discounts for hotels and flights. So can you just tell us?
Of course, we encourage every Rotarian to register, plan, put your bags together, because we are approaching an airline that's going to give us a discount on the flight so that Rotarians don't pay so much exorbitant rate, at least to a little bit. Then in terms of the accommodation as well, we are also expecting the CPC planning company to give us an update on the accommodation, which we are going to disseminate to various platforms for Rotarians in our district to be aware of. Accommodations will be sorted, discount from flight will also be sorted. So we're going to update all these things to our Rotarians to have an idea of what their flight fee will look like. So sit back and relax. Everything is actually going to work out in our favor. Thank you.
Wow, we look forward to that. And what exciting speakers or sessions should attendees look forward to?
Okay. From the CPC Planning Committee in Port Harcourt, PH, as we all know that the convention will be held in PH from the 20th of November to 23rd of November. We have exciting keynote speakers coming up. We are looking at one of our past head of states coming out to be one of the keynote speakers. We're also looking at one of our two past presidents of the country. We can't disclose their names now, but we have them as one of the keynote speakers. So a lot of keynote speakers are coming up during our general session. So let us be aware and be ready to have our general speakers come out to give us innovative talks for us to take back to our various districts and make sure that we grow our districts in our various ends. Thank you.
Wow, thank you so much for that insights on this All Nigeria Rotary Convention 2025 PP. And I'm sure our DG is ready to go. And of course, I'm sure he has something to say as
Yes,
well.
you see, for sure, I've also been in constant touch with the host DG Anthony about the All Nigerian Convention. And I can assure you that Port Harcourt is going to treat our Nigerians very beautiful. And it's also a platform to exchange ideas on how to grow, to learn from how other districts are either growing at their membership or on how they are also being able to get a lot of funds into their foundation. I must confess, within just a few weeks into the Rotary year, those districts 91 41 9141 has generated over 100 to 200,000 into their foundation within the first week. So these are this summit or convention will give a platform for us to also our Rotarians to meet with Rotarians of other districts and exchange ideas on how to grow and then encourage the donations into our foundation. And also, we must not forget, Rotary is all about fellowship.
Exactly.
So we can't continue to be doing our Rotary here alone. So it's also an avenue for us to also meet Rotarians all over the country at Port Harcourt. So I'm very confident that it's going to be a very exciting one. And I'm also confident in the committee we have put together at our districts that they will lead us to Port Harcourt. And I want to believe we're going to have fun as well.
Definitely, we're going to have fun. And let me not fail to put in. We also are embarking on adventure and tourism. So we're going to explore very nice, exciting sites in PH. So let's get ready to put our bags together. We're going to explore PH properly. And remember, we'll also be having our cultural night where every Rotarians will be coming out to showcase their various culture and heritage. So we Lagosians need to represent in our Lagos attire. So put your bags together. If you know you are a king, a queen, come out with your costume and look beautifully well on our cultural night display. Our general sessions are there. Make sure you have something very smart to wear on the day of our general sessions. Let me not also forget that we'll be having our white party at the same time on the first night we'll be getting to Port Harcourt. So put all your attires together, plan, register, and PH is there to wait for you and get us to the peak that we least expect. Thank you.
PH all the way. Thank you so much, PP Angela Nodim, for coming on the DJ Interactive session today. It's been quite a wonderful session too. We appreciate your presence here in our studio. All right, we're going to go on a break right now. We're going on a short break right now. Don't go anywhere. The DJ Interactive session continues. This edition of the DG Interactive session as we all prepare to unite for good today. It's been a wonderful session so far, but at this point, we need to take some questions. Some of our fellow Rotarians have dropped questions. Please, can you unmute yourself and ask your questions before we wrap up this session for the month of August? Yeah, it's really.
We have some
Drop your names with your questions.
or
You can
signify.
Or signify by raising your hand, please. Okay.
You read them out.
No, I don't have any more questions.
Okay.
All right.
Thank you.
Okay. I want to say a big thank you to all our Rotary leaders and fellow Rotarians who have tuned in for this August edition of the DG Interactive session. I would like to recognize more Rotarians who have joined us, Rotarian Shegun Adebowale and Rotarian Victoria Obi. Thank you so much for joining us this lovely afternoon. Okay, well, at this point, I'll be handing over to our district governor, the Prince of Impact. Okay, the question has popped up. Rotarians who are dropping in their comments, we appreciate you. Thank you for your comments and for staying tuned to this program this lovely afternoon. Okay, so at this point,
There's a question, yes.
we will be handing over to our district governor, the Prince of Impact, Rotarian Prince Henry Akinyemi. So our DG, now the floor is yours to take over this program, and of course, we're looking forward to hearing from you as we wrap up this edition today.
Thank you very much, my Rotarian Lasali, the anchor of this particular program. Once again, I want to say a very big thank you to my Rotarians. The year started, and I want to reiterate, most importantly, 3 things. Number one is what we've been talking about, all about, because Rotary is the game of number, and the more we add, the merrier. So please, I want to encourage you to please let us all play our own part by bringing at least one person to Rotary this Rotary year. And the move starts from now. So I want to encourage all of you. Please, and please, I look forward to you playing your own part and introducing one person at least to Rotary. And also, I must also mention to you that our contributions to our foundation is also very important. I want to thank those clubs we have visited and have made quite a good donations to our Polio Plus Fund. And of course, to those who have also, to the same day today, attended the polio seminar, which is still ongoing. I want to say a very big thank you. We have visited quite a number of clubs and we've gotten a good response in terms of donations. So I want to please encourage us. As of today, 58 clubs has not given a penny to the foundation, 58 out of 78. So that means only 20 clubs has made the donation. So I want to please enjoin you as a Rotarian. Please make a little contributions to Polio Plus Fund today so that you can remove your name from the clubs that have not made any donations to the foundations. And also for all our Polaris Society members, those who have pledged to make a minimum contribution of $1,000 to our foundation, I want to encourage you that please, this is the right time to start. I want to appreciate, most importantly, those that have fulfilled this pledge. You know, I may not want to mention names at this particular setting, but I've seen quite a number of Rotarians who usually every year will make a donation of $1,000. We have also gotten commitment from those who wants to become a major donor. And I want to believe that you should do it now. I have made a pledge, which I have done in various clubs, that anybody, fresh Polaris fellows, anybody who is any Rotarian who is willing to become a Paul Harris fellow, who has not been one before and wish to be a Paul Harris fellow, and then will make a contribution of $500. I am also promising here on behalf of the district that we will make a match of 500 points to make such a person a Polaris fellow. So if you intend to become one, please make a donation between now and September ending, end of September. If you are able to make a donation of $500, it's going to be matched by the district with 500 points to make you a Polaris fellow. I look forward to many of you, taking this opportunity to become a Polaris fellow. Our STAR project, which is the Peace Center, is also very important. We hope to do the foundation laying before the end of August. Like I have said in some of my pronouncements, the Olabisi Onabanjo University has given up a very, very good, conspicuous space, land in their school to build this peace center. And then I look forward to you being part of this project. The drawing has been done, the other architectural drawing is completed, and we are hoping to move to site anytime from now. I look forward for you, supporting this. There's going to be a roll of honor at the gallery of this edifice, a modest one, and I hope that your name and the name of your clubs will be engraved in this facility, and it's going to be there for life. So I please want to enjoy my Rotarians to support us in this project.
Oh, my DG, thanks for all you have said. And of course, this is where we wrap it up on the second edition of the DG Interactive session for the Unite for Good year. It has been a wonderful, wonderful program so far. And I want to encourage all Rotarians to look forward to the September edition. And of course, I also want to encourage all Rotarians out there to come and advertise on the DG Interactive session. There are opportunities for you to showcase your brand, showcase your club activities. We are here for you. And of course, a big thank you to the Public Image Production Crew of District 9111. We are here because of you. We appreciate all your efforts. Thank you. And of course, a big thank you to all our participants for being with us since 2 p.m. on the second edition of the DG Interactive session. And of course, I remain your anchor, Rotarian Oyinola Sally. It's been my pleasure doing this all the way. All right, my DG, this is where we say bye-bye.
Thank you, everybody. And I thank all my distinguished leaders. I don't have the list here with me, but please, I especially recognize all our Rotarians and most importantly, my district leader that have been part of this program this afternoon. I say a big thank you. I'll see you next month.
All right, bye.